So it is Thursday, and we confirmed our closing date for the 31st. So that means I am moving 2 weeks from tomorrow. I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I've got to go. I think I already told you guys I got to go and get a refrigerator. I got a washer and dryer. The house has the dishwasher and the stove and all that. But I got to go get a refrigerator, and I need a couch. And those are the two things that I really need off the bat. And then the rest, I'm just going to get everything in the house and just kind of see from there. Like, obviously I'll need, like, you know, decorative things, which I've already gotten a couple little cutesy things. But there's still some stuff that I need. I kind of want to open my sunroof. So anyway, we're definitely closing on the 31st. So I'm really, really excited about that. I'm so happy to finally know my closing date. So they called out, I told you guys I was getting the inspection, or that the inspector that we hired said that the beams underneath the house are too far apart. They were, for the time period in the 1950s, they were to code. But present day, instead of doing 16 inches apart, they do 12 inches apart between the beams. And these are the beams that hold your floors up, by the way, if somebody doesn't know what I'm talking about, because honestly, I didn't know anything about this until I started to buy a house. So anyway, they called out an inspector and basically, like, got approval that, like, the beams were okay. Like, that there wouldn't be any, like, nothing is going to happen. My floor is not going to fall through or anything like that. They basically labeled it as safe. So what our plan is my stepdad, before he passed away, he worked for GE, and he has a lot of very good friends. The GE people are like our family at this point. They were amazing through everything that happened with Dwayne. Amazing. Like, say what you will about GE, but I can tell you this much. If you work for GE and you have something as insane happen as what happened with Dwayne, like, that is the company to be at. His boss was he came to his viewing, he came to his funeral, and this is a big company, you guys, and, like, his boss was there, like, his boss's boss, like Dwayne was very well loved at the company. So that's a very long way of me saying that he has people. There are structure engineers that work at GE that my mom still talks to. So we're going to come see if maybe one of them will come out. I would like to pay them if they're going to do anything under there, but I wanted them to come out and see, like, about maybe doing, I believe they're called cross beams. Like, they'll add some more beams in there, just to give it a little bit more support. So she was going to talk to one of them and just see. But basically, if we do that, that will be on our dollar. The sellers did go ahead and they are repairing all the moisture problems that we were having. So there were some boards, I believe I told you guys, under the tub, and there were they were, like, rotted, but there'd, like, I guess been a leak in the bathtub. They fixed the leak, but they didn't replace the boards. So they are having those boards replaced, and they're fixing that moisture that was in the one corner of the house. So they've got to find the moisture, and they need to seal it, and then they'll replace whatever was damaged. So they are going ahead and doing that. So that's really exciting. So that means, like, really once I get in my house, it's going to be good to go. Like, I don't have to worry about, like, replacing a bunch of things. Like, I do want to renovate some stuff, like, modernize some things, because, you know, as I mentioned, the house was built in 1952, and, it was an older couple that lived in it, so, you know, it's just kind of looks like an older couple lived in it, you know what I mean? So, and that's fine, but, you know, I'm not an older couple, so I want to make it look a little bit more modern. So I will be working on that, but that's going to be a slowly but surely kind of thing. But the house is ready to move into, so I'm really excited about that. So there's a quick little house update for you guys. I really enjoyed talking about my dreams yesterday. I don't know if anybody else enjoyed it, but I'm going to talk about my dream again, okay? So last night, I had a dream. I was in the bedroom that I currently stay in, so not in my new room, and I know my boyfriend was there, and randomly this new guy that works at Starbucks, he was there, but he didn't really talk or anything. He was just there, and then there was a girl there that none of us really liked for some reason, and she did something, and she was like kind of maybe being a little bit annoying or something. I don't know. So, okay, people in your dreams usually reflect certain types or certain parts of your personality. The Starbucks guy, he's like kind of like quiet and a little bit awkward. He's super nice. Like, I don't want to sound like I'm talking crap about him because he's nice. It's just like, he's definitely he's still got the little training thing, and you can like so tell he's training. He just like, you can tell he just like feels really awkward, you know? So anyway, he was in my dream, but like I said, he didn't really talk. So maybe he represents more of like a quiet, awkward part of my personality. And then Derek being there, he could have been just like a filler of some sort, just to kind of, because I was at our house, so it would make sense for him to be there. So he may have just been a little bit of filler. And we were all like, the girl, she was there, she was kind of causing problems while she was there, and then she like left. So I think she is representing some part of my personality that's creating a conflict that the other part of my personality, like, you know, the rest of me is not as like happy with, maybe, and that's why we were all kind of like, she gotta go. I think that might be, and I don't know who she was. I don't recognize her. She wasn't somebody from like my waking world that I'm friends with. I'm not sure who she was. I don't even know if she had a name in the dream. I don't know why she came over. I just know she was just there, and we weren't very thrilled about it. Like, we were just like, this girl needs to go. She was like complaining a lot or something. So it's probably like a part of my personality that I'm not happy with, and that probably is true because I catch myself complaining a lot more than I would like to. Like, I would like to pretty much get to a point where I don't complain about like anything. Like, I don't know. I don't think life is like, at least for me, like, life's not been that bad. I mean, I've had some really terrible things happen to me, but I don't want my whole life to be complaining, because I know like there are people out there that have gone through like some horrible tragedies, and they can go through life without complaining. So I want to go through life without complaining. So that probably is like that's what I would say I think it is. And this is again without like looking it up. I did look up the other dream just out of curiosity. And basically it was pretty much what I told you. The only thing that I didn't say is that me driving the car means, wait, maybe I did say this, but usually like if you are driving your own car, that means you are in some, so I was in some sort of control, because I'm driving, I'm trying to get there, but I'm lost. So that means I have anxiety about the situation. Like, I'm trying to I know the destination, because I did know the destination in the dream. I didn't know where I was going, if that makes sense. Like, I wasn't like, I'm going to Kara's house, for example. It wasn't like that. It was like, I knew the address that I was typing in, but I don't know exactly where I was headed. I don't know, that's kind of weird, I guess. But anyway, so in the dream, I was like lost where I was at, but I knew my destination. So I know where I'm headed, but I'm anxious about it. I'm in control, but I have a lot of anxiety. So anyway, that's pretty cool. I'll probably look up this one later too and see if there's anything that I've missed. Oh, another thing I just thought of, the couch we were sitting on, it was a red couch. We actually threw that couch away because it was just, we had gotten it from a thrift store. We just buy, like, we have dogs, you know, we buy older couches, and once they get worn out, we just do away with them, throw them away or whatever, and then get another, actually this couch that we just got, my coworker gave to us because she's awesome. But anyway, so the couch we were sitting on, we don't have anymore, and it was the red couch, and that probably means something with it being a red couch in the dream. Like, either my brain was trying to fill in the blanks, or it could have some sort of significance, the color, because colors do have significance in dreams. And the room was really light, like there was a lot of lights on, so that, I guess maybe that might be like I'm seeing things, I'm not in the dark about things, like I'm realizing there's parts of my personality that I'm not happy with. This is true, like I do know this from my like waking world, this is how I feel right now. But this is like also like how I think the dream is probably interpreting. It's like, you know, because if it's really dark, that probably means like you're in the dark about something, or, you know, something like that. That's just my guess. But all, like, actually, like, in the real world, we keep that room, like, we it's more like, you know, mood lighting. It's not like really bright in there. We keep, you know, like just like a lamp or two on. It's just like chill in there. But in my dream, it was like really light. So I do think that was something like, you know, I am aware of all these different parts of my personality, and I'm, you know, maybe trying to figure out how to work with them. I don't know. That's just my guess. But anyway, I think dreams are really fun. I did start messing back with my tarot cards again yesterday. I've been watching Aphrodite's channel. If you go on his Twitch, it's free. I've never done Twitch before, so I didn't know anything about it. But it is free to go on Twitch and just watch. So if you are like interested in knowing more about like tarot reading and stuff, Aphrodite's channel, he just does, like, as he does readings, he talks about each card, and he's really helping me learn these cards a lot better. And it does have to do, like, with what they mean to you as well. Like, they do have, like, their basic meaning, but when you start putting them together, it goes back to, like, your intuition and, like, your feelings about things. But anyway, I think that his videos are really helpful because he does talk about these cards, because I can tell you I've already learned, like, I know some of the cards, like, really, really well. The other ones I've been, like, kind of having to look up as I pull them, but I've definitely been kind of figuring some stuff out, and, like, everything I was pulling was making a lot of sense, and it was honestly kind of saying pretty much what my dream just said. Like, I got a lot going on, I'm kind of stressed out in a way, but, you know, I'm okay, I guess. But anyway, I am pulling up at work, and I gotta go get set up. I have a mini doodle. She comes every couple weeks. She's never matted, and she's amazing. So anybody that doesn't like doodles, this isn't the one. She's a good one. She's amazing, and her mom's really sweet, and she's always been on a routine. So there are some good doodles out there, you guys. Have faith. I know a lot of groomers don't like doodles, and I can definitely understand why, but there's some good ones out there, so no worries. But yeah, I am going in, and I am gonna do this dog, and then head home and keep packing, because that's all I've been doing on my off time. But anyway, I'll talk to you later, guys. Bye.